I already made this comparison for American people that act today like they are uneducated serfs in Russia of the in the middle of 19th century. Americans today don't want to hear, don't want to see, don't want to accept anything that doesn't fit in their knowledge. And everything you say, they try to fit in what they know. And when it doesn't fit, they come out with aggression, laughing, bullying, etc. I understand that it's common, I guess, common, right? Or not normal thing for uneducated people who know, who like believe in God, for example, and you can do nothing to make them believe that there is no God. No matter what you say, they will be laughing at you, they will be bullying you, they of course will be sitting and be sure that they are right and you are wrong and you can do nothing about it. Why I even bother? Because I do. Because stupidity is the only thing that makes me mad, I guess. But American people today in constant state, in state of constant fear, because not because they are poorly educated or disinformed or misinformed, I don't know. They not only believe in lies, they will die to protect those lies. They in state of constant egoism and consumerism. But that's not the problem of this. The problem is that on subconscious level, Americans, Canadian, European people understand that something is wrong in this world and they don't know what it is. And they trying to hang on to beliefs that they have already. They trying to operate in terms that was in place for previous 50 years or so. They don't know what's happening, they don't know what's going on, and therefore they fall in any kind of bullshit that presented by, for example, Trump, right-wing activists, left-wing, I don't know, not activists, but left-wing leaders, or I don't know, libertarian, or even some of them even fall into religion. This concept is not be accepted. My video, this concept will not be accepted by Americans in any shape or form, by most of Americans. But you have to understand that something is wrong in the world, and at subconscious level, such reaction at anything that other people say, that other people trying to, well, for example, I say I live this way, and American trying to convince me that I doesn't live this way. I live other way. Here, I'm going to tell you how you live, because I know it all. In essence, this kind of Western mentality, people, let's say American, because after all, we all live in American economical system. Those Americans are afraid to lose their standard of living. They don't know why it's going to happen. They don't know what will cause this. They don't know what is going on in the world, what the causes of the problems, etc. All they hope is for another Messiah or Jesus Christ or something or someone that came from the sky and will save them all, so they don't have to. And in this state of mind, you can make people believe in anything you like. Send them to die across the across the world, all across the world. Send them to, I don't know, die their fellow citizens just because they disagree with them. They laugh at you because you disagree with them. They trying to ridicule you or bully you into the state of, I don't know, what they try and achieve, what they trying to achieve. They doesn't care about anything that doesn't fit their knowledge. If it doesn't fit my knowledge, therefore it doesn't exist. This is what Russian farmers, I guess, let's call them, there wasn't serfs. Russian farmers believe in this. In the middle of 19th century, they act the same way. They laugh at you, they will ridicule you, they, of course, doesn't want to listen to you if you're trying to say that there is no God. The same happening with current Americans. And it doesn't matter what level of education you have, what level of wealth you have, where you live, how you act, etc. You can't change mind of American people. And it's not because they know it all better. For God's sake, I can assure you that I know better how I live and than any American or anyone in the world, because it's my life and I'm sure that I know it's better. Americans are so brainwashed to the level of they're simply washing out any critical thinking from their brains. Many people on the left suffering from the same problem. Don't get me wrong, it's not only the right-wing idiots or conservatives or something along those lines. No, the same happening on the left side of things. Either it will be socialism or communism they are promoting. The same, absolutely same thing happening. It doesn't change a bit. In general, if you fall into this system of beliefs, if you get used to such consumerism culture, you afraid to lose everything. What's going to happen in the United States when economy will collapse? How they will react? Who they going to blame? Who they going to be killing in such situation? Those who really in fault of this all. How do you think? No. Americans will going to kill the same people just as them. The same level of education, the same level of, I don't know, wealth, they have the same level of knowledge. They will go on the streets to kill some American fellow citizens because they will be blame everyone except themselves because for why it's happening. Maybe some bankers will suffer, maybe some politics, but pretty much that's all. Americans afraid of truth in any shape or form. And if you're trying to represent them with the truth, they will laugh at you and ridicule you. It doesn't stop me then, or it doesn't stop me from trying to spread the word. As far as I know, of course, I can't say that I know everything. I know enough to say that this and that are totally ridiculous assumption or how it's called. I don't know, beliefs, I guess. That this and that is propaganda. If I know it for sure, I will point it out. I will say that it's stupidity, that you're repeating propaganda while you're trying to fight against your government propaganda. This is very important issue in modern world. If today creators of this kind of propaganda are trying to make us, common people, hate each other, so maybe it's for purpose. Maybe they want civil war, maybe they want genocides, maybe they want another world war, because capitalism is in crisis right now, and there is pretty much no way out from crisis. And if socialism will take over, how it will play out, no one knows. No one ever really tried it, etc. Americans afraid of anything that outside of their knowledge. They so much sure that all they know is the truth. They will never, and they are so egoistic, they so, I don't know, narcissistic, like Trump. Trump is current representation of every American. He know it all, he know what to say, he know what he know, and he doesn't care about anything. After all, he repeating the same propaganda slogans from the 1950s, let's say from 1970s, for example, right now. While he is the president of the United States, and he absolutely have all the numbers, should have all the numbers, and he shouldn't lie right in your face, but he does. Still, he lying to your face. So, I don't know how to put it. Americans right now in state of constant fear. And this fear comes from they do not understand what is going on and what is happening. They don't know how it will going to play out in the future. They afraid to lose everything, and they don't know what will cause this. They think they can hold on to gold and silver and be safe. They think they can, I don't know, ridicule people and laugh at them and bully them, and maybe it will go away. Normal critical thinking of, I don't know, 10-year-old bully in the school, in American school, of course, because there is no such practice as far as I know in Europe and anywhere else in the world. Even in Australia there is no such thing as bully, only in American schools. So in this case you must simply critical thinking about anything you know. I know that it's hard to find any information. I know that it's hard to accept any information that outside of your knowledge, outside of what you know. But when you're trying to fit your knowledge in real world and it doesn't fit, it's not because the world is different. It's because your knowledge is total bullshit.